Here we're looking at APT, and I wanted to kind of show this on the 15-minute just to kind of accurately show this, because when you see it on the daily, it doesn't look correct, because what we're seeing after hour trading posted as the change for the day around showing almost 8% down, but that's not actually what happened. We did close at 282, and now you're seeing a print around the 260 level. So you're seeing it when you see the daily bar, you'll see a big print, but you could tell that you could see the print at 16:45, which is military time for 4:45 after the close. So here we know the close happened. So just wanted to kind of say that before we go to the daily and discuss what's going on here. First off, we were looking at this, and I was quite honestly a little surprised at the move here, because although I guess I can't say completely surprised, but because we knew that we were struggling here trying to get to new ranges, but it was improving, and it was consistently going to new highs here, and higher lows. So I felt we were starting to see this improve a little bit. So it was my hope that we'd see this break over the 290. Now, evidently, we're seeing some, downward move, and they put their earnings out, which doesn't seem too bad from what I could tell. So not exactly not exactly sure with that. Maybe there was some disappointment because people thought it would probably be maybe a little bigger. Not really quite sure there, but I'm not going to run crazy in a panic here. I think even if this is the case, and we're looking at this starting to come back down, and a failure of the swing, it'll give us an opportunity to probably get maybe back at say 270, 275 to exit, and that may be the strategy. Depends on what we see in the morning on the trade. I'm going to kind of keep that open, as a potential sell. But when you're thinking about it, I mean, you really we have a pretty good situation here. In reality, our entries around 264, so we were doing rather well here, and we were hoping that we'd start to see this continue to rally higher. So it will depend on how it trades tomorrow. We'll put a stop in a little bit, really at. We'll have to kind of play it out here. Maybe just put it near break even. It depends on how they open it here. I would be anticipating that prices could get back maybe to the 270 to 275. This could be just a quick little move, and they may try to take it back. There's a lot of scenarios. It's very, very tough to kind of call this after hours action, because a lot of times that may not be indicative of what will happen in the morning, and sometimes it will. They'll do that to draw some people in, then they pop it back up. Regardless here, I would like to see if it's going to start to break and continue to break, then we may as well just flatten it out, because in reality I know we can get our a little more than what we paid for it, because we're at 264. So I would be looking probably to sell it and to flatten it out just to see how we were going to do. So we're going to put in for a sell, but we're not going to get crazy about it. We're going to let it. It'll depend on how it opens. If it opens up above this, say 275, we would just put our a stop. We're going to put our stop very close to the a mental stop near 265, because I don't want to put a stop here and then they open us up right here and then smash it back up, and now we could have gotten say 275 on it. So that's kind of the mentality there. And if we're opening up above this and we really don't break, then obviously we don't want to be selling. So it really is dependent upon a lot of things, unfortunately. So normally things can be pretty straightforward. Hey, let's just put the sell. In this case, this is after hour print. I don't want to get too crazy with, this is definitely going to happen, but it makes sense that we need to understand that it has not been able to break over the 290 level, and it's made the second attempt, and now we're seeing this weakness. So we have to possibly exit as this makes sense, and just take, we'd be taking a profit here, and then we could redetermine whether, hey, what, this has more potential down the road. So we probably try to exit around this 270 to 275, and at the bare minute we can break even with a slight profit. So that's the game plan tomorrow. And if it looks like it's getting stronger, I'm going to just hold it, especially if it's up about over to 275, 270, 275, and staying there pretty strong above this moving average. We'll stick in there and just wait to see if it retests this 290 level.